Howdy, everyone. We are back for another interview. Um, my name, again, is Kevin Garcia. I am a student employee for the LGBTQ plus Pride Center. Welcome again to our weekly interviews with the queer organizations here on campus. Today we are talking with Jessie Miller, the president of Transcend. So let me invite them to join.
Hi,
Hey, Jessie.
how are you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for the interview opportunity. I'm super excited.
First, me too. All right, we can jump right in. So tell us a bit about yourself and what Transcend is.
Yeah, for sure. My name is Jessie Miller. I go by he, they pronouns. I'm the president of Transcend, and I am a junior this year, so class of 22. And I am also a visualization major. So I'm hoping to go into graphic design and video game design after college. I really like frogs. I'm super excited about the thunder weather that's going on, and I'm really excited to talk about Transcend.
Um,
Um, in terms of Transcend and what the organization is, Transcend is basically a community organization for trans and non-binary students on campus, but also trans and non-binary people within the Bryan College Station area. It acts as a community organization, creating like a safe space and a community space for trans and non-binary people to explore their gender identities and connect with one another in a space that is safe from discrimination. But it also acts as like truly an act of activism and a reminder to campus and to just a very conservative and possibly transphobic environment that trans people do exist and trans people do have a place on campus. And so we also provide a lot of resources in terms of transitioning, like hormonal replacement treatment, and just different ways of presenting and information on that. And it creates a safe space for learning and connecting with each other, and also just understanding what it means to be trans and what it means to be non-binary.
awesome. That sounds awesome. It's like a really
I think so.
could have been better. This semester things are going to be a little different with events and stuff. But what kind of events are y'all planning on putting on?
We are doing a lot of joint events with different LGBT organizations on campus. So in terms of informational meetings, we're hoping to host meetings on presentation, possibly working with makeup artist Aggies. We're hoping to host meetings on sex education, working with Free on campus, and meetings on industry networking and being trans and non-binary in the workplace with OSTEM. Again, we really want to form a strong bond and coalition with other LGBT organizations on campus just because like it is a form of solidarity. We do exist in a very transphobic and possibly homophobic environment, and so we have to stick together and make sure that our voices are heard. We have a lot of joint meetings planned. We have a lot of socials planned. We have incredible game nights. Transcend has the absolute best game nights. I'm letting you know, we are so much fun all the time. But yeah, so we have lots of game nights planned because those are very, very fun to do, especially in a virtual environment because we're trying to be very, very safe with COVID right now. And then we are also hoping to do a virtual vigil for Trans Day of Remembrance, which is on November 20th, which will be an event to memorialize trans and non-binary lives which have been lost to violence and lost to hate crimes within the past year. So that's going to be a very somber and very reflective event that I'm super excited about, and we're hoping to make that event more accessible to more groups on campus and allow people to participate in that super important date for trans people.
Yeah, yeah, awesome. So regarding Transcend, who is able to join the organization and how would they go about it?
So our organization is open to trans and non-binary people or anyone on the gender nonconforming spectrum. We do want to network with trans allies because we really appreciate any allied groups on campus. But because our organization is specifically a space and a community for trans people, we try to keep membership just to those gender identities and to people who are questioning as well, trying to figure out their gender and how to navigate that. In terms of joining, we do have social media accounts. We have a Twitter and a Facebook at TAMU Transcend, and we also have a Discord. And our Discord is going to be our main channel of communication with our members in terms of hosting meetings through the Discord voice chat and posting Zoom links there as well. So to join our Discord, the link is texag / Transcend Discord. That is also, it's like a big thing on our social media, so please check us out on Twitter or on Facebook. You can just search up like TAMU Transcend. So that is how people can join. And then all of our meetings are also posted on our social media as well. So just go ahead and hop into a meeting. We will get you introduced to everyone. It's a very, very chill environment. And again, it's a community space. So we are always welcoming new members.
Cool. I think this is the first organization that I've heard that uses Discord.
We try to, it was the most accessible to like members at the time, so we're trying to keep it like the same for now, but I do know like a lot of organizations use Slack now, so it is kind of funny.
Awesome. Cool. So now that we got the formal questions out of the way, what's your favorite place to eat on and off campus?
Favorite place to eat on and off campus? Favorite place off campus is definitely Mangchan, the Korean grill.
Mm-hmm.
That place is so good, and the family that runs the restaurant is like so cute. Yes, I will put it in the comments. 1 second. I'm putting the Discord in the comments. But yes, Mangchan is so good. And the family that runs the restaurant is super cute. I think the place that I like to eat most on campus is the Starbucks at Barnes & Noble, which isn't really an eating place, but I just like the environment there. And also, like, I live on coffee very much because I'm going like 24/7. So yeah, those are my favorite places. Please go to Mangchan. It's very good.
Definitely support local businesses.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Awesome. Cool. So what is one bit of advice that you could give to incoming freshmen?
Incoming freshmen, I think the bit of advice that I would give is pursue things that you are interested in and not necessarily things that would look good on a resume. Because I think the biggest thing that you can do for yourself is find opportunities on campus, both in classes and in student organizations or organizations within the Bragg College Station area to get involved with that you feel very passionate about, because that passion is going to reflect in your work, and then it will make your work more impressive and more meaningful and genuinely like more impactful on resumes when jobs are looking for it. So just make sure that when you're doing something, you put your entire heart into it. There are so many opportunities on campus. There are opportunities to make opportunities on campus. It's very easy to create a student organization. Just take advantage of the resources that are available to you and make them as accessible as possible to other people. And like, you're gonna be so good. I promise. Freshman year is gonna be so good for you.
Awesome. Cool. Now, if anyone has any questions from the audience, they can put in the comments. If not, then that is all. Yeah. So thank you so much, Jessie, for talking to me.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. Again, this was an excellent opportunity, and I am in love with the Pride Center, so thank you.
Yeah, and do you have anything else last that you want to say, just to any viewers about Transcend or anything?
Yeah, I think just to rep the org a little bit more, all of the members in Transcend are very nice, and we also Transcend is a great place to learn about other people's experiences in a way that helps you to explore your own experience in terms of gender and in terms of sexuality and romantic orientation. And I think it's really nice because again a learning space. So for me, like as a trans man, there are a lot of different things that trans women or non-binary people might not experience or might experience that I will never know about. And so sharing those experiences and learning more both about the community so that you can share that information with cis allies and share that information with people who are not as accepting of trans people, and being more educated yourself it's such a great place. I love Transcend. The environment is so good, and I highly encourage you to join if you have any questions. All of the officers love to talk about being trans, so please 100% ask questions and join our Discord because it's very fun and we make cool graphics in there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again, Jesse.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hope you have a good day.
Y'all have
Awesome. Well, again, make sure to follow Transcend on their social media and their Discord. The Discord is in the comments, but I'll also post it in the description of this video. Also, make sure to follow our Twitter, our Facebook pages to keep up with our events as well. And an easier way to keep up with our events is to sign up for our newsletter. So definitely do that. That's definitely the best way to keep up with everything that we're putting up, especially now that we're almost exclusively virtual. So things can get a little busy. Yeah, awesome. And I hope everyone is safe, healthy, and hope everyone has a great semester. Bye.